Okay guys, this is the look we're going to be doing today. It is very sun-kissed, glowy, shimmery, bronzy. I know you can't really tell because of this computer and the way it distorts the picture, and you know, it kind of looks funky. So this is pretty much it. It's going to be super simple. It's going to take probably less than 10 minutes for you to do. So that's pretty much it. I applied foundation and powder already. If you need to see a full face application as far as like foundations go, check out my first video. I'll post the link in the sidebar. Never know which way that thing is. And you can go check that out there. But I already applied all that so that we can just get right to it. Now, I'm taking the 129 brush and the Refined Golden bronzer. And I'm just going to dab it right here. You can go like that if you need to so that you can see. And then after I dab it, I'm going to go right here and just kind of do that. I'm going to apply it with a bigger brush all over the face after I'm done. Because I already kind of sort of have dark skin, I'm actually not going to apply a base first on my eyes. I'm just going to do the crease. And then after that, I'm going to like cover it with shimmer like as a whole. So it's going to be super, super simple for most of you. If for some reason you're not dark, you can apply anything nude and bronze, not really bronzy, but like nude, kind of toward the warm side. And then you're just going to take like a dark brown. I'm actually going to be using Corduroy. It's matte. I want a matte finish first because the shimmer is going to come from the bronzer. And I'm going to be taking my 217 brush, which is the blending brush, and I'm going to dab it in the eyeshadow. And like I said in the last video, if you watched that one, the technique to putting in the crease is you're just going to want to dab right above the pupil and come down. Because I'm not applying a base, it's a lot harder to blend. It looks a little splotchy, but because I want as true to warmth as possible, and with my skin already being warm, I don't want to apply a base because the one I have right now is Painterly and it's too cool of a color. So it's going to take me a few applications to smooth this out. So depending on your skin tone, it might take you a little while to smooth and blend it out so it doesn't look so choppy. I am going to take my 252 brush. This brush is so amazing because it is almost as, I'll do it on this side, it's almost as big as your eye so you can pat stuff down. So what I'm going to do actually is put on the bronzer. I use the iridescent powder, and I'll show you this one since I have the lid off the other one. These are what the iridescent powders look like. I have it in golden bronze. So what I tend to do is, because all of my powder comes to the top and sits there and I don't want too much, I take the lid that has just a little bit on there, and I am going to dab it on the lid of the powder stuff. And then I'm going to take it and kind of dab it all over. And dab it over the brown too, because you want that to be shimmery as well. Okay, can you see it's a little shimmery? And then I actually just got this, so we are testing it as we speak. I got the iridescent powder in the Silver Dusk. And so I'm going to take that same brush on the opposite side. I'm going to apply this as the highlighter. And I'm going to do it very loosely because I don't want it to be like one huge color up there. So now for the eyeliner, I'm not going to use fluid line. I'm not going to use any of those liners. I'm going to actually take the 208 brush, which is the angle brush that I use for all my eyeliners. And I'm going to take Tracks. This is Tracks. It is a very purpley color, but warm. It's got gold shimmer in it. So we're going to use that for the eyeliner. So I'm going to take the 208 brush, dab it in there. And I'm going to just go right at the lash line. Now, because this color is not super dark because it's got that gold shimmer in it, after I put it on, I might go over it 1 or 2 more times, and you can do that too, just depending on how dark you want it. Or you can like lightly dab over it with something like Beauty Mark, which also has like purpley shimmers in it, which is a black color. But I might go over it 1 more time after this time. Okay, I actually went over it 3 times, so you can kind of see the purple hint. And a lot of times with the Sunkissed glows, I don't go underneath right here and put it, but because this is such a light color, I am going to go under it, and I'm going to do it 1 time. So, again, just dab. Don't like take it in line. If you just dab, it goes on a lot easier, and you have more control. And that's pretty much it. We're going to go ahead, and I don't have my big blush brush from M.A.C, so I am going to use my Bedhead huge blush brush. So I'm going to take that bronzing powder again in the Refined Golden, and I'm going to just kind of swirl it all over. I'm not going to go over the eye because I don't want to dust off any of the stuff I've already put on it. Now, one more thing I do want to do that you can add like a glow to your face. You can actually take, and this is going to be discontinued, so if you want it, grab it ASAP. It's the 184 brush, and it's very fine hairs. You can either take the iridescent powder in the golden bronze for the more bronzy shimmer, or you can take the Silver Dusk if you want the more like wedding glow shimmer. But since I already have the golden bronze out, I'm just going to use that. I'm going to take this and dab it in the lid again, and then I'm going to go right here. You might not be able to see it on this. Well, you can kind of see the glow. Do it on this side. I know it looks funny anytime you apply something like this. Can you see the glow it adds? It adds kind of like that shimmery, like when you smile. Especially if you go out in the sun, this is going to look a lot warmer. This camera on my computer isn't the greatest for like showing the colors and the very naturals, so it's very hard for me to like give you the full effect of what this look looks like actually in person. So yeah, and then that's pretty much it. And then you're going to apply mascara top and bottom as much as you want, and then you're done.